Babajide Oshitoju tackles Adams Oshiomole for saying Tinubu shouldn't be assessed on Buhari's government. Babajide Oshitoju has reacted to Adams Oshomole's statement that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu should not be assessed by Buhari's failed government. According to Oshiomole, he told Arise TV journalists that the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo decided to pick a Christian from the south, while he was also in a southerner and no one antagonized him for his decision. Speaking further, he said the controversy around APC Muslim ticket is simply because of the fear that the opposition has about the combination of these two political giants. He said Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not be assessed based on the failure of Buhari-led administration. Furthermore, Adams Oshiomole stated that he does not see anything wrong in a Muslim ticket because both candidates are not from the same region, and that is what matters. Babajide Oshitoju in his reaction said Adams Oshomole's statement about Tinubu's Muslim ticket is not right because Nigeria is a religious country and the inclinations of Nigerians to religion is considered in every action we make. In his reply to Adams Oshiomole, he said Oshiomole is only trying to preserve his job as Tinubu's campaign DG, and that is why he said Tinubu shouldn't be assessed based on Buhari's government. In conclusion, Oshitoju said Oshiomole has always been unstable in his political ambitions and he is known to float from one party to another depending on which party favors him the most. He said the same reason why he had issues with Governor Nyesom Wike, which made him lose Edo governorship election, is what he's doing in APC again. Right. Well, obviously, Adams Oshiomole here is very, very, very wrong. At the end of the day, it's still the ruling party. You cannot differentiate the party from its candidates. They're literally representing each other. The presidential candidate, you might as well just say, is the party in flesh. So whatever the party's missions and vision is, that is what they'd give to whoever is representing them in whatever office to represent. So if Buhari's administration shows insecurity, negligence, impunity, you might as well just say APC has those same values, because what the presidential candidate does is it reflects on the party as well. So you cannot differentiate and say, you know what, I like this candidate, but this party they're in, it doesn't matter. They are literally the same. APC and Buhari are one. You cannot differentiate a candidate from its party. How does that even make sense? So again, it is the ruling party. So at the end of the day, the ruling party, the political party, is the one to bring out its candidate. And so in the selection process, or however they decide the selection process, the party is saying that this is the candidate that we think is best to represent our party and represent our values. And so we trust that when you vote for our party candidate, for our candidate when they're in office, they would represent what we have put them forward to represent. The main thing necessarily is not the candidate, but the party itself. And I think, with how Nigerian politics has gone so far, we tend to focus a lot more on the candidates because obviously that's sort of a tangible, you can actually pass a blame. But at the end of the day, every blame should go towards the political party, because the political party is the body. Political party is made of the people. It has a structure, right? And so if they give out a candidate, if the candidate does not do well, it should be the party's fault. Of course, the individual, depending on what they've done, also would get some of the blame, but it is the party's, cup to blame. And so it is safe for everybody to question Tinubu based on Buhari because it is the same political party. So it's safe to say the political party will condone and would allow for certain things because that is the candidate is put forward. And so, Adams Oshiomole is very much wrong. And so, yes, Bola Oshitoju is right in basically saying that, you know what, you are the campaign's DG, so, he is doing his job. I mean, you would not expect anything else or otherwise from Adams Oshiomole. So it's not necessarily a thing where we're going to be surprised, but it's very unrealistic and you have no right or the audacity to tell Nigerians what to assess any candidate on just because it is your political party. So, yes, Adams Oshiomole is 1,000% wrong in this. And obviously, it's down to APC supporters. I mean, really, you should you should not support the candidate. You should support your party. So whoever your candidate brings out, obviously you support. But it seems like with the way things are done in Nigeria, or politics in general, the candidate himself or herself has to bring the charisma, has to bring the life. The candidate is literally the party in flesh. So if your party or the candidate is acting a certain way or giving that energy, yes, you're more receptive. You can be. You relate with humans, right? It's not some body or some. So at the end of the day, really, it's the political party everybody should look at. It's not some fan stan, kind of thing. It's not a fan base. It's not. And I think we also have a culture in Nigeria of wanting to support until we rinse every living activity, event, or energy out of a thing. Nigerians would support to the end, which is also very, very good. But I think we should not get lost in the fact that, this is our person, and lose the aspect of recruitment that comes with our voting. We are recruiting these people. They are the ones you're employing to make the change that you want. So at the end of the day, with the way it has been, Buhari was put into office because we recruited him based on the fact that the current employee, Jonathan at the time, was not doing his job. And so if Buhari said, I will bring change, and we employed him based on that, well, that's it. And it's different political parties. In this case, we have Buhari's absolutely atrocious government, and you're deciding that you're going to employ somebody to do better for Nigeria and also fix his mess. So now you want to employ somebody that, let's say, went to the same school or got the same result or comes from the same recruitment agency. You can literally say that. But then this recruitment agency has shown that one of its clients that it's given to you is poor. So why are you going to the same recruitment agency to give you another poor employee? Do you see the logic there? So it's really not making sense. So if you are choosing to go with your same political party or APC again, you really have to question yourself, because their candidate is Tinubu. So now, first of all, mistake number one is you're going for the same party. Mistake number two is that you're also in support of who they've brought out as their candidate. Again, if your party is not giving what you want, you have every right to switch and move to another party. It is not a must. You don't die. You don't live and bury yourself with support for one party. It doesn't work like that. You're the one with the power here. Understand where your power lies. What do you think about this in the comment section below? And do not forget to like and subscribe.